Welcome, everybody, to the Onward VR Master League Season 9, Week 4. My name is NightFiree with 2 E's, and I am joined with my co-caster, a man with 3 nipples. Trip, full nipple.
That is right. All 3 of them.
How are you doing today, Trip?
I'm doing pretty good. You know, I've actually been sitting in the Onward lobby, the waiting area, and it's actually really peaceful. It's got like birds chirping, a little background fire noise. It's pretty nice.
So you're getting your sense of calm now before we hop into this very intense Globo Animal House matchup.
Yes.
All right. A good plan to prepare yourself for what I anticipate to be a pretty dang good game. What are your initial impressions going into this series? What do you anticipate coming out of this trip?
Well, all I can really say is the Animal House is looking pretty good this season. Their new pickups from Mob Squad, they're a lot more unpredictable, in my opinion, than they were last season. They've got a much wider range of skill, I think, now. So they put up a pretty good fight. Globochem also got new players, new pickups. I don't know if we'll be seeing was it Barter Izzy, Plots, and there's another one that I'm forgetting.
We'll hit them up when we go over the rosters, I'm sure. But yeah, it is the new additions to these teams are going to be so key to how this matchup shapes up. Globochem, with their new additions, has been also still looking very good. You know what I mean? They're still in top shape in the league. If anything, I think they're looking the strongest that they have in previous seasons, just coming out the gate at the start of Season 9. I'm really curious to see how they're going to show up against this Animal House team. As you said, we have some new additions there as well. And I think we can hop into discussing the rosters. Over on Animal House, we have Green Theft Auto, F. Lipinski, Steven, Wicked Hex, Will-O-Wisp, and here are the new ones: Nolamite, Phonic, and R. Semper, the Mob Squad addition to the Animal House, earning them nicknames such as Animal Squad and Mob House, I think are the two that we've heard.
Yep.
So it should be pretty interesting to see how that team goes up against Globochem, who has the tried and true Thunder Pilot, Otto, Raph, Mixologist. Then you have Mike Crook, Gattaca, Izzy Bart, and Plots. Those last two being newer additions to the team, and they're like I said, they're looking very strong with that roster. Thunder and Otto in particular, I know those are sort of the two team captains, if you will, the brother duo. And they're able to really coach a team, you know? I think a lot of the Globochem, at this point, a lot of the Globochem's abilities comes down to that team, those two teams leading, those two players, leading that Globochem team.
Yeah, I mean, definitely having siblings on a team makes a team stronger. We've got Globo, we've got beginners.
Yep.
We've got
there's another one I was just informed of that
Gunning on Empty had Seth Bowden and Cool Breeze were brothers, I believe.
Someone told me there's brothers somewhere. I'll figure it out later, but yeah, there's some brother. SEAL Team Bravo, that's it. Seth Bowden, Raz, and Cool Breeze are all brothers, so there's a 3 of those.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're all on a new team now. Yeah.
I casted a game with them recently, I believe, and fun little fact I learned there. It's courtesy of Seth. So yeah, we got brother. It seems to be honestly. Do you think this is a Globochem influence to have these the brothers on teams?
I mean, I could tell you, if I could get my brothers to play VR, I would drop SMC in a heartbeat. I would go play with my brothers. It's so much more deadly. You don't have to communicate as much when you've got siblings and you've been playing with them for forever. You know where they're going to be and what they're going to do and how they play.
Certainly does. It's an element, that you got to factor in. And again, we'll see if Globochem can go up against this Animal House squad. I think we can talk about pick bans, although we are still waiting to see what our map is going to be to kick things off. Both these teams keeping us in anticipation. But, you know, coming in from, I believe, Globo, we have a Suburbia ban. And coming in from Animal House, we have a Downfall ban. What do you think of those?
Well, the Suburbia ban from Globo is pretty standard against Animal House. I've seen it a lot. I think teams are scared to take them on Suburbia, and they seem pretty strong on it. Let's take a look at their stats real quick, but it's their second most played map, and they've got a 58% win on it. So, I mean, that's not like super strong in my opinion.
Yeah.
But they do play it a lot.
Interesting ban, and that Downfall ban from Animal House, you know, taking away the range on Globochem, pretty smart choice, I would say. But Globo's been looking very good on close quarters maps as well.
You know, I wonder if because they took away Downfall, if we're gonna not be seeing Lipinski, because that's Animal House's resident sniper, and they're trying to probably even the score, taking away Downfall so Mike Crook can't get his sniper on, you know?
And this is what I love seeing, you know, kind of develop throughout the course of this league, is these sort of specialized tools that these teams have that they utilize, and having that option, I think, gives your team so much more choice in how you want to approach objectives, what sort of maps you want to pick. We have experts here that can help us establish control on Downfall, but if we need it, we have close quarters combat experts for when we get into the tight scenarios. And we are going to be getting into, I guess I would say, the most balanced map, in my opinion, Quarantine for map number 1.
Yeah, I agree. Although Snow Peak feels pretty good to me as a runner-up, but Quarantine is my personal favorite map. It's the one I've learned first. I was saying in my cast earlier, if you know, a lot of people say for the rookies, learn the small maps, but no team needs a small map player. They need people that can play well on the larger maps, and so if you learn Quarantine, you have a better chance of getting a pickup, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a key map to have in your arsenal. I am excited that we're going to be kicking off this series with this map, because I think we're going to see... I honestly don't know. I want to say it's going to be a pretty good back and forth, but, you know, both... Globochem's been pretty caps focused lately. They've been going after those objectives and trying to snag those 2 points. And, you know, we've been seeing so many cap plays this season. With these two teams, I'm not going to rule that out, and so I think the score could be volatile here for map 1.
Yeah, and both these teams this season so far haven't really played this map. I mean, Animal House has played it twice and only won it once. Globochem's played it once in the day and once in the night, and they won both of those. So
yeah,
technically they have one more win, but I mean, 2 games total, not a whole lot of stats.
And, you know, I think it's important that we do just focus on Season 9 numbers, right? Because these teams are so different than they were just a season ago. You know, and so to try and reflect on, we've seen Animal House beat Globochem Season 8 pretty strongly. I don't know if we're going to see that here today. I'm excited to find out as we, I think, prepare ourselves for round number 1. Was that a false start? I think it was. But we do have both teams in lobby. We can go over active rosters on Globochem. We have Otto, Thunder Pilot, Scav, Boss, Mixologist, and Raf. I think that's a nod to my addiction from Tarkov.
A little bit of Tarkov, yeah.
Appreciate that. Animal House, we have Steven, Will-O-the-Wisp, Nolamite, F. Lipinski, and Green Theft Auto. I do wonder, is that a name in...
It is not a name on the site, so I'm not sure who that actually is. Yeah.
We'll see how that gets handled as we prep ourselves. Oh, it does look like... Actually, you know what? I honestly think they might be changing his name back to the right name. He just backed
dropped
out of lobby. Wow.
I saw him in their warm-up lobby, and I was just like, oh, "Who's this Scav boss guy?" And then, okay, cool. It's one of your guys.
We'll see if it changes, but if it does, at least we caught it. I appreciate that. It's funny. Like that.
So I could tell you, if they have Mike on this map, he's scary.
Yeah.
SMC tried to take Globochem on this map, and it did not go well at all. It was a 0-4 Globochem victory, and we're not any slouches on this map. So they're definitely really good at it, and they're still really good at it. Even with the roster changes, even with their shakeups, they're still very good at this map.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, boss was back. He's back out. What's going on there? But yeah, we are just waiting.
I feel like if he's changing his name, he has to actually restart Onward. I don't know if he knows that. Like, he has to restart the whole game to get it to pick it up.
Here we are.
So what are your predictions? What do you think score for this map is going to be at?
I honestly think it has a potential for a real rough Animal House start. I think Globochem could come out on this map 1 and take it potentially 4-1 would be my guess. I think Animal House will probably get on the board, but once that happens, I then think Globochem are going to turn it on. We'll probably get a 1-1 start, and then from there, it's going to be up to Animal House to battle back Globochem's momentum generator, if you know what I mean, because they are just so good at not getting down on losses. They're so good at answering back and applying pressure when they have an advantage.
Yeah, and we are seeing Lipinski on the Animal House side, so they do have their resident sniper, and he does a very good job on this map. I mean, he's got that one-handed sniping down. He can cover pretty much an entire street all by himself. So, you know, if you peek a little too much, he's gonna get you. Now I'm just wondering if Scav boss is Mike Crook and we're gonna see a sniper fight, because I really want a sniper fight.
Like we said, we're probably waiting on a full restart, so not quite ready to hop into the action yet, but
we've been seeing more teams take snipers now because of the new attachments.
Yeah.
You now take a 2x magnifier, or you can take a 12x with a canted red dot. So it's a lot more viable. And then you can also take your drones. So we're seeing a lot more drones now because people just have them.
We've been seeing drones all over the place. Drones coming out on the subway, you know, and it being utilized really well. I think the drone, it's just taken a while for the drone to catch on, but it's certainly becoming a more popular tool in teams' arsenals this season.
Yeah, the sound cover that it generates on even on those small maps is crazy. I've seen some people try and use it on cargo, and there's places where you can like fly it and then you can't get shot. So then you just got this annoying droning buzz. You know, covers footsteps, and yeah, so it's definitely useful. Oh, we lost one of the Animal House members now.
It is Mike.
I explained too much Tarkov, not enough Onward.
Yep. Slap on the wrist from the Bobo boys, I'm sure, but hopefully we'll get all 5 in. I guess I spoke too soon when I started to announce the rosters, huh?
I wonder if Animal House is changing it up based on who just came into the lobby.
Because they draw... No, they have Lipinski still.
They've got Lipinski. So who did they drop? I don't even know. Yeah, no idea. Olamite. There we go. We've got everybody. We've got 10.
Like to hear. I want to see it. I want to see the action unfold before my very eyes. A top-tier matchup in Season 9 of the VRML. And, you know, it's probably... I honestly think it's the best Onward I've ever watched this season. The matches that I've been able to spectate, Wookie's got some sort of magic he's working where he's generating really good games that we've been casting together, and it's just been, there have just been some phenomenal matches this season in the first few weeks. Well, what are we gonna see later on in the end of the season? I don't know. Who cares? We got action right now in front of us, Trip. Round number 1 is underway. Globochem versus Animal House.
Smokes are coming out from the Animal House side, trying to cross that south street. Long shots from Green Theft Auto. Finds Thunder Pilot on the cross, but it is just the down. The res should be pretty easy to happen.
How the heck you got down?
He had the shield, too.
Oh, wow. Lots and lots of pre-fire on the south street coming from Auto.
Well, he saw those smokes, and he just basically lays a continuous barrage of fire to prevent any Animal House crossing. Wrath and Thunder should have some confidence that that's pretty safe, but the smokes were pretty good at the same time.
Unfortunately, it is not safe. Lipinski is on the south side of the dune building.
Oh, wow, yeah, he already crossed.
And he is going to be waiting for someone to just peek that corner.
Wow, I totally missed him on that crossing and on this rotation, and I wonder if Globochem are going to be equally as surprised. He's got that 12 times and a silencer, so he's going to try and wreak some havoc here from the dunes. And speaking of, he's also got that canted iron sight. Or that canted red dot, excuse me.
He's just peeking that corner. He's looking at burning center. I don't know if he's going to see anybody. It doesn't look like anyone's pushing that way yet.
Through to a good push, though. They are still checking. You saw some lasers with eyes over onto the dunes for a brief moment there, so they are aware of the potential.
Thunder now peeking the corner with his shield. Lipinski should see it and should know not to take the shot. Just call it out and let his team know what's up. Thunder's actually rocking a suppressed pistol. I'm not sure why he took a suppressor for that pistol. There he goes. Thunder goes for the run. Lipinski doesn't get the shot.
Might be able to catch Straggler, though, Raph. Tries to rotate around that side as well. Thunder's position is known to the rest of Animal House's team as well. The radio coming in there from Lipinski, so Theft and Willow should have eyes on, and there are shots coming in from Green Theft.
That wasn't a very big mag. Tank courtyard.
Auto putting shots from the tank courtyard.
One is motel, second floor, west side.
Good call outs on the motel guy.
I mean, call-outs are so good on both parts here. They know exactly where Auto is. Tank courtyard came out as soon as those shots rang out. Auto radioing in. I mean, and this is just something that you got to do if you want to be a top-tier team. You got to have top-tier comms.
Mike and Mix pushing in from the north side now. Mike also rocking the 12X, the EMR. Ooh, Lipinski finds one.
He did get Raph on the backside.
But Mike's going to find him.
There's that sniper battle we were talking about. A really nice refrag from Mike, and we're into a 4v4.
How do you want to push this, Mix?
We got this hotel guy to deal with.
I'm trying to pick Marsoc, but so many fucking poles in the way.
Mike and Mix deciding what they're going to do, how they're going to attack the hotel. Mix peeking up over it. Nolamite takes him down.
Mix is down one motel.
Information, though, so we'll see if Mike can act off of it and snag the shots. You can also see some lasers coming in on the opposite end over towards that hotel, and Mike's getting a little risky grabbing these smokes. His head nearly exposed over the hill.
Looting the gun off of his teammate's body. He sees one. He connects.
Wow.
Mike takes down Nolamite.
What an excellent shot there. Just catching the sliver of a head on the corner, and the smokes did bait it out. Good job there
Last time
from
I saw it
Mike.
was one
Keeps
from
things
Marsac.
even again. We're into a 3v3.
Otto now in a very good position with the dunes clear. He moved all the way around and is in the southeast corner now. Pretty good eyes onto objective. Shots ringing out.
Steven catching Thunder up against the wall. He has a super drop back position behind the rocks. Way on his backside. Otto's trying to find the frag, and he can. Steven not able to land the shots, and that's a huge pickup from Otto. We still stay even. 2v2, 45 seconds on the clock.
Green and Willow on objective, running around, really exposed, and Mike peeking the corner on the hotel, saw both of them, I think. Now he's just waiting. He sees one, shots ring out, he hits him, but he doesn't take him down.
Got him in a good spot right now. They're trapped inside. He does push out, doesn't get caught. Now he's got a nice angle. They can pinch. 20 seconds left.
Green goes down. Mike's pushing up on objective. Willow's on the objective. 13 seconds left. Otto comes in and kills him. Globochem take it.
Wow. What a round one for this series. Globochem take their Marsac round, but barely. Animal House with a really nice tight defense, almost getting the picks they needed. Steven just not able to find that frag onto Otto. If he had, this would have been, I think, an Animal House defensive win.
Yeah, that back spot's really hard to deal with. I mean, it definitely always gets the first guy. If you don't have a sniper that can, like, check that rock, you're going to lose at least one person to that spot.
But, man, I mean, a back and forth all the way through that series. I'm curious how Animal House is going to attack this.
I'm more curious how Globochem's going to defend it. I want to know where they're going to put that sniper. Because, like, I would think that they would put him where Steven was, but then he's really far back. And obviously Animal House knows about that spot because they're using it. So do you send him to the dunes like Lipinski did? Do you send him towards crater spawn? Like, I don't know. Do you even adjust? Do you make any kind of adjustments off of where you just saw Animal House playing, or do you just go with what you know and hope that your defense is stronger than their offense?
Yeah, there are. Well, I like quarantine so much because there's so many options, and you know, and you have to have coverage across so many different angles. And once you get information, it's then on your team to rotate accordingly and act accordingly off of that information. And so, again, that's why comms are such a huge element in these high-tier games, because if you get that little bit of information on a cross or a spawn or anything like that, it's pretty huge. And we got a bit of a, I don't know, would you say this is a quick spawn for Animal House?
It's definitely a safer spawn because if they're on the south, they can go south without being seen. So they can get all the way to like the plane wing. But it looks like they're just waiting for the cross now.
Wow.
Like all of the lasers, all of them.
Also all of the smokes. Thunder crossing a bit of a gap there. He does make it.
Oh, wow. So tight.
And you know, you could have made the assumption, right, with 4 smokes invested, that there's definitely a cross coming.
Yeah, I feel like I would have started shooting a little bit in advance of when I actually saw someone.
Thunder gets across safe. Green Theft taking shots from Tank Courtyard. Tagging anybody in hotel, but laying down some suppressive fire, and does let Globochem know that he has pushed up this far. But he is alone in that. Look at the rest of his team on the overhead.
NightFiree, you got anything over there? On the south side?
I'm just watching Green and listening to his calls behind the glass.
Definitely seems to be coordinating that push, you know, getting the info. He's in his position, so he's comfortable there. He can take a pause and be a source of communication for his team. Shots do come in on the north side. Will-O-the-Wisp trying to take someone out in the hotel, it looks like, and he is going to get over into this far back northeast corner.
I thought I saw someone in the hotel. I'm not sure if it was or not. I shot at him.
I'll talk about far back defensive positions. Look at this one coming in from Mike.
Yeah, with that sniper, he's definitely going to be a little bit of a pain to deal with. I mean, it's already hard to see people crossing there, and now he's behind cover, behind rocks.
Willow is making an equally long rotation, though.
They're in that green smoke, Thunder. One's on the flipped Humvee.
I'm hearing all these shots, and I'm not actually seeing anyone die. Just a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
Green now is stuck behind this overturned Humvee.
Watches the smoke.
Oh, Mike finds Willow.
Wow. I think Willow took some shots there, exposed his angle pretty quick, and Mike able to take those shots. He almost catches
Peeking the hood of the front Humvee. South
the
side
one
of
over
the
at
Humvee.
Green Humvee, or at the Humvee as well.
Yeah, now he's panning for a Thunder Pilot finds Steven. Now, I would like to point out that the difference between Mike's using a semi-auto and Lipinski uses a bolt action. Thunder in danger now. Nolamite's trying to peek the South Hills. He's got two smokes in his hand. Mike's putting shots into the smoke. Is Thunder going to shoot into the smoke? I mean, they got to know that that smoke's moving. There's definitely someone in it. There are the shots. They get some shots onto him. I saw blood.
Wow.
Definitely had to heal.
Just able to stay alive. Does get that rotation. He's going to have fellow flanker here on the north side soon enough, but Nolamite's got a lot to deal with here.
Nolamite trying to find Mike Crook's head, but it's such a hard shot with those rocks there. They kind of just blend in.
Wow.
Oh, but he does it.
That is pick number one. The biggest pick they needed for this push that they have going to work. 50 seconds left. Not a lot of time to take out 4 Globochem defenders.
Lipinski now taking up the position by Mike in the in the east side. 35 seconds. He's trying to get shots onto the objective door, is what it looks like he's going to try and do, but he's way off of it. At this point, he's just got to run for it.
Thunder relocating to that 3rd floor. Gets a nice pick on the Nolamite. 20 seconds left. Lipinski doesn't have very many options. I don't think he can even secure 4 kills. If he had him, Raph's peeking out pretty far. That is 1 for Lipinski. Does get 2, but not before he gets picked off by the remaining defenders from Globochem, and they increase their lead 2-0. This is the point where Animal House really got to step it up.
Yeah, I don't know if I can really see anyone getting a 1v4 on Quarantine against Animal House, because at any point, even if you kill someone with your shot, they're gonna just immediately turn and shoot you. Whereas if it's like cargo or something, it might be different. You know, you could shoot, you could rotate, you could shoot another. It's a lot shorter sight lines, but like he's out in the open. If he takes that shot, which he kind of had to, but if he took that shot, he's got to know that, oh, okay, now like 4 barrels are going to be trained on me as I run flat out to the objective. It's not a good approach at that point. It would have been a good approach had he had some team members up. Like coming around from the backside is definitely a good way to hit the objective. But we're moving on to the next objective, and it's going to be the gas station. Sorry, no, the ambulance objective. And Globochem spawns in the crater. We'll see if they take the quick approach. I mean, I know I would just go straight south and try and get as many kills as you can while Animal House moves out. It's looking like Green Theft's going to be here on the corner at the southeast rock looking for that cross. He saw one. He called the spawn. But is Mike going to be able to catch him on a rotation? Ooh, Raph's trying to catch him on a rotation. Now he's pinned.
This sort of aggression I don't see pay off very often. A lot of defenses do include this sort of setup where you get one over this Humvee, but it is so risky because you have so many angles you can get shot from. Raph has complete control over Green Theft if he ever decides to peek out. Because he's in this 2-story and he has a great angle on him. But Green Theft does have some good stopping power on the Thunder Mike Crook cross here.
Mix finds Steven. Steven pushed all the way up the west approach. Also very aggressive. I mean, the defense here spread out basically across the entire map. Ooh, Green finds Mike.
That is such incredible patience. He saw Thunder there. Thunder saw him. He called out his location to Mike, and Green Theft just waited for Mike to peek up over the shoulder. Mix on the meanwhile has found another kill.
Yeah, Mix finding that kill from White Car.
Wow.
Nolamite
Whoa.
finding Raph. Oh, what is this? This is what I was talking about, the unpredictability. Nolamite, look at this positioning. He's totally exposed from behind. I don't know how he even made that.
Just slipped between the cracks of Globochem's offense, and you are seeing a rotation up on your minimap there way far north to try and get to the back of Nolamite. Nolamite has a great angle on this smoke as soon as it's dead.
But Thunder does have the shield.
Yeah. Nolamite can't stay here much longer.
Nolamite pushing the shield aggressively.
He has to, too, because if he doesn't push, he'll get shot in the back. He does just barely get out of range of those shots, and now he's actually in a spot where he might be able to find 2.
Calm the fuck down. Okay, so you got one. There's probably 2 at that ghost tower area.
Thunder trying to hit him with the pistol shots.
Inside the tower? He's at the base of it.
Nolamite throws a flash, a nice flash. Might have got him, but Lipinski gets him from the backside. No, Otto gets him from the backside. Lipinski gets Mix.
Yeah, Mix was looking for picks all over the place by objective and was getting pretty close to it. He almost got up to cockpit before getting tagged, and good teamwork here from the brothers to find themselves the kill, keep things even 2-2. Animal House hanging on here, and they do have Green Theft on a really nice overwatch position that should pay off.
I don't know. You can't get to the objective from there very easily. But there is no more push in the west.
Yeah, he's covering the right angle here. Oh, had an opportunity there to get that shield.
But he got the information out,
Yeah.
so Lipinski knows where he needs to worry about. However,
What's the easiest spot for you to watch?
Green is going to get flanked by those dunes. Or not. He's going to find Otto with a nice headshot. Wow.
Such a good shot to snag him up over on the dunes. Just saw a sliver of his head and took him out, and now it's going to come down to Thunder and his pistol skills in this 2v1. It's going to be hard to get rid of that plane wing angle. And I think, well, wow, I don't think he wanted to do that, but he does drop the shield and he's gone to his LMG.
Yeah, I don't think his shield skills are that great. I think he's working on them.
40 seconds left on the clock. Each one of these rounds coming down to the wire nearly every time. Thunder does get tagged. Animal House get themselves on the board and answer back. Now we have an opportunity to really kind of swing things a little bit. Although this objective isn't necessarily an easy one to cap on.
No, and it really, I think it's very dependent on where you spawn. I mean, if you spawn in the crater, we saw that they kind of got called out early.
Yeah.
If you spawn in the north, you can get called out early, but you've still got, like, them knowing you're north or them knowing your crater is not the same, right? If you're north and they know you're there, you still have all of the north to, like, spread out. If they know you're in crater, you have nothing between you and the, like, there's no cover.
Bit of a tech pause there from Globochem. But we do look like doesn't look like we have ball 5 back. Raph maybe just so ashamed of his scoreline that he wanted to reset it.
It's been known to happen. I know when on SMC, when you get the good old LJ, he backs out and resets his score. An LJ is a team kill for all you kids at home.
I was curious.
It's a Landon Jordan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's happy to hear that one.
North spawn, Animal House gonna catch a couple out, maybe, possibly. Raph and Thunder both going for it. Those smokes not really covering anything. Doesn't look. Ooh, there are the shots. Not finding anybody.
There's their spawn given away.
Yeah, they didn't peek as aggressively as I thought they would.
Oh my God! They walked right through my bullets.
Did he cross?
It's 2 in center burning. I was literally shooting spot and they both just walked right through it like I wasn't there.
Green and Willow putting shots out from the White Car Ridge. Steven pushing up very aggressively, not waiting for his team. The rest of the team slowly following behind over here on the west approach.
Getting command of that downed plane corner, and honestly a pretty decent approach onto this Globochem defense. They do have that one angle Mix is holding, but if he gets pressure applied on him, coming in from the gas station side, I think is probably actually the best approach against how this Globochem defense is set up.
Yeah, and they could even go farther, and they could go all the way around the west side and come in, like, right at the gas station instead of crossing by the Twins to get to it. Green proning up here behind these K-rails, trying to find a shot on the Mix. I think Mix saw him because he put some shots out on his position.
Also have Willow getting real close to finding Mix's head here in the rubble. Otto doesn't see him just yet. Shots come in, Mix is missed, and Otto able to save Mix's life before his head gets picked off.
I killed one.
Mix finds Lipinski in the smoke. There's 2 more there, though.
Another one smoking west.
Steven does not have smoke coverage to make this cross. He had to go. Oh, Green put the shots out. Steven made the cross, but he's still stuck behind that Humvee. Oh man, he's moving cover to cover.
Yeah.
Mix finally goes down. Green takes him out. Steven's gonna move now.
Mix got a little greedy on that peak. He stayed out just a bit too long, and Green finally able to find him. Does actually get rezzed though, so Mix is still gonna be a threat there if he does decide to re-peek.
Oh, he's definitely peeking. He's looking for Green now.
Oh yeah.
Nolomite's only job right now is to keep Mix pinned down and not let him peek because they're moving up on him.
That could have been a huge nade if it was on the other side of the wall.
Mix is looking for Steven now. Green finds Thunder Pilot. Mix is just holding, waiting for someone to come around this corner. He missed Steven going for that, the exit of the west approach there. Oh, he doesn't see Green. Oh, he does. He turns and fires. Green goes down in the street. Now it's up to Steven and Nolomite. Nolomite is in roof courtyard.
Gonna have the back of Auto here pretty soon.
Easy kill right there, but he's gonna get shot on the cross. Oh, Raph's getting greedy. Raph's chasing.
He's nose.
This is the second Animal House attacker.
Steven's in the gas station garage.
Battle here at the tank courtyard with Raph taking shots. We're gonna have Steven taking shots at Mike now, down on the backside. Objectives exposed.
Nolomite sees Mix, takes him down. Now it's all up to Raph, who has to crash back. And this should be an easy kill for Nolomite as he watches Raph run across the street. He tags him. Should have called him out. Steven's now looking for him. Brad coming out. Steven on the run. Ooh, Steven should have held his angle. He got a little greedy, went for the wing.
But he has wing now. Raph's actually in the best position he can be to defend against this duo.
I don't agree with both of the Animal House going on the south side here. Nolomite coming around the corner, checking objective. Raph's actually doing really well here.
This is the perfect defensive position. Nolomite's pushing the wall here. Does spot Raph trying to rotate backside around, and Animal House tie it up 2-2.
Wow. Wow. Some strong plays.
Yeah.
It's a good coordination between the advancing members of Animal House and the ones that are just supposed to hold back and take pot shots. I mean, the coverage was really good. They kept getting their movement forward. Every time Mix tried to peek, he got pushed back. It's good. It's good play. I like watching stuff like that.
Top tier action coming in from top tier teams. Yeah, this is why we're here.
Now, I haven't seen any patty cake yet, so I'm also expecting some patty cake, okay? It's not an Animal House match without patty cake.
I'll have to drop into their start of the defense here for round number 3. Shift ourselves over to a tough to defend objective. I'll start. Just kidding.
Not sure what was the reset reason, but Animal House called for a round reset.
I guess it gives us an opportunity to flash the KDs. Raph with his reset still being disgraced 0-1. But otherwise, pretty good KDs across the board here. It makes you wonder if Willow just gets himself involved in some of these firefights. I think Animal House have an opportunity to continue to get some more rounds against Globochem.
I heard the beeps,
False start.
but they did another one. They're just messing with us now.
Yep. Toying with our emotions and yours.
Hey, this is casted, right? Let's just hit start like 6 times before we actually go.
Hype it up. Tied 2-2. Triple start.
Build the anticipation.
suppose it does give us a brief moment in time to shout out our sponsors. We do appreciate ProTube VR and VR Cover sponsoring the league and offering #1 team prizes. Is ProTube of your own and VR covers, which quite frankly, I don't know how you play VR without.
I love my ProTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Versatile for a lot of different games as well, so. Anywho, back into the action. This one's for real. Animal House not giving us the false start this time as we get into round number 5. Green Theft looking for the crossing and drops off the angle just as they cross the street. This objective, we talk about rooftop control so much because it is so important. I just don't know if Animal House are invested enough in this north side. Green Theft is going to get onto the roof relatively unnoticed. I wonder if Globochem caught that.
It looks like they did. I don't know. Otto is looking at him from Volk Courtyard.
I think they did. There's a lot of lasers crossing up over this rooftop here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what those shots were. He wasn't shooting at anybody as far as I could tell, just shooting from the wing.
Green Theft tried to peek out on Mix and the entirety of Globochem shot him dead.
Steven now in a very risky position, rotating back towards objective from the dumpster he was at. That's a very risky play mid-match. I'm surprised Mike isn't in the east or west 2 story, just looking down towards objective. You know, that line that keeps everyone off of objective.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, you know, that's the best sniper spot to be.
Rizzy instead.
He is on the roof with Mix.
Might have spotted one.
Wait,
He's
what?
the
Wait,
truck.
whoa. Willow, where did he get here?
He's been there for a while. Yeah,
Oh, man.
he went up there when they had rooftop control, and he's just been holding this angle.
Oh, wow. A trade. Willow takes down Thunder.
Really good snapshot from Thunder, able to at least down Willow on the corner. Mike, in the meanwhile, was able to find those shots underneath the truck with that sniper, and Animal House are now down to 2.
Those shots under the truck are impressive.
Yeah.
I was thinking he was going to be fine. He would have had, you know, he had a good angle. Nope, sniper cancels it out.
One on him again, just on north side of Marsac.
2.5 Animal House left, so Willow...
Gotta be worried about a
probably
cap
able
right
to
now.
give- Yeah, but Willow can give callouts for anyone that leaves the roof and goes east.
Sure.
At least for another 2 minutes or so.
Well, until Mix and Mike push, because they do know something's over there. They lost one on that corner.
And Steven being right on objective, I mean, I feel like he's just asking for a grenade. Like, that's...
Yeah, I'm surprised
I
he
don't know.
hasn't been nailed already. Mike called his position out. They know he's there.
But just be careful. I don't want to get fucking pooped on because of that.
Here comes some smokes in the tank courtyard. Maybe they're trying to force a rotation, get a little bit of panic.
A flash out of Steven. Raf. Well aware of where both defenders are, it seems.
There was one. I don't know if he moved. There was someone behind the roof.
He's just running back and forth on a video. Let me peek first. That way, if I die, you're gonna be more with that gun. Once we get close. I'm moving up. So you know. I'm gonna check Thunder's body.
I mean, I like their angles.
Yeah. Very patient. 1:30. Mike's going to rotate around here. to confirm this kill, so Willow won't be able to radio in very much information once the push happens. But just interesting to see how slow both these teams have been playing in these rounds. Now down to a minute 20, and Raph just getting up in the tank courtyard.
Raph finding Nolamite. Oh, and a 203 coming off the wing to confirm him. Mix takes down Steven, and Globo take it with only one member down.
Pretty solid command over that objective, and it's honestly one of the best cases for Animal House, because if they had lost Steven on objective, I think there could have been an opportunity for some thick smokes and a quick cap before the defender could have denied it. But either way, a point onto the board of Globochem, and now they increase their lead 3-2, going into a defensive round where where's that objective going to be at?
It's the same objective, North Glass. Yep. Which I think Animal House can attack. I think they've got this.
Cap's got to, you got to be targeting a cap, I would think. This is a really good opportunity to try and swing back, and I guess if you can get the kills to then go into your bulk round, could be better, but there's so many other objective options still on the table that are not easy to defend. Animal House prepping for a hard push up onto the roof, and instead of investing several up onto that north side, they're waiting for the picks.
I mean, it's a solid plan, but that's just a lot of people condensed into one spot. I mean, you can all shoot at the same spot and be a little bit more spread out, and you have a better chance, you know? Green getting ready to toss a nade onto the roof. Does not make it. Mix takes down Willow. Just a down at White Car. And if he gets greedy and goes for the pick, he might get picked up by Lipinski, who's watching.
Does look like they're going to invest one to rotate around and potentially try and snag that res.
That rotation is really risky without clearing the roof. And another Globochem member now up on the roof. Mike Crook also taking up a roof position with his sniper rifle. And he's going to see somebody. He takes shots at Lipinski.
One of the Marsoc wireframes. Don't peek that, Mix. He'll fucking... It's Lipinski. It's definitely
Calling
Lipinski.
him out by name. Mix shooting at the corner as Steven peeks and tries to go for the res. Cannot make it to Willow.
It's unreal how they know. Exactly who they're going up against, even though there's no real designation of who they are.
Nolamite now going... I think he's going to go up the wing. Is he? I would like to point out that one person on the roof has stopped the entire Animal House advance. If you don't think you need to take the roof, let this be a lesson to you.
Super important. Defensive position, defensive tool. Dolomite just had a couple of nades here. He could make short work of this rooftop defense.
Dolomite creeping up, trying to do something. And he definitely knows there's two people there, too.
That was a perfect smoke.
That smoke grenade is amazing. On the ledge. Coming around the backside of the roof now. The problem is there's too many targets. He doesn't know who to target. Mix goes down. Mike tries to shoot. Mix calls him out. Nolamite finishes him off. Mike goes down from another one. Green with the cross pick.
Wow, what a great answer back from Animal House. They have rooftop control now. Everything changes for Globochem defense.
And Thunder was rotating. Thunder was getting ready to cross the north and get the guys going for the roof, but his team went down, so he had to back off of that.
What the fuck?
Auto crossing. Thunder goes down in the... Or, sorry, Green goes down to Thunder in the roof courtyard as he tried to catch Auto in the tank courtyard. Smoke's coming out from the roof from Steven.
Yeah, crazy dangerous peek there. Nolamite looking for the kill onto Thunder, but Thunder able to find the frag. Animal House now down 2v3.
Steven looking for a rotation back to objective from Thunder. I don't think it's going to happen. There's still 3 Globochem standing and 1's on objective, so it's pretty safe. But on the other side, Lipinski here takes Raph down. Now he's looking for Otto. Finds Otto in a trade. And now the rotation has to come out, but Steven's not looking. He's not in the right spot. If he had just held where he was, he could have got the kill onto Thunder.
35 seconds for a long gap to get covered here, and Thunder gets a res, so he turns it into a 2v1.
Steven's going to see him rotate away. No, he's not. He's going the other direction.
Yikes.
This is not a good time. Steven has to just go for it. He's probably going to find Raph here. 14 seconds. Thunder just has to hide.
Yeah.
I mean,
wow, Thunder looking for the kill. All he has to do now is just tuck in, and Steven won't be able to do anything about it. The time running out. And you know, for how this series has been going and how long each of these rounds have been going, I'm not surprised that we do finally get a full, round where the time runs out. But that's, how do you mismanage that?
I don't think he mismanaged it that much. I think he was holding a good angle.
Yeah.
And then he gave up on it when someone went down. And if he just held it, he could have ended it. I mean, it's just wrong time, wrong place.
That's the art of Onward, right? Is how dedicated on holding your angles, because the minute you end up peeking away is that minute that you get pushed.
So Globochem takes map 1, 4-2. And what are we going to see for map number 2?
Animal House's choice. Vans or Suburbia downfall. Maybe a cargo, maybe a subway.
Maybe a Snow Peak.
Oh.
I think Animal House actually does like Snow Peak a good amount.
We'll find out here as they ready up for map number 2. It is going to be, drum roll, cargo. Initial pick correct. Interesting that Animal House would choose to go into a close quarters arrangement here. Maybe they just felt they weren't winning the long range battles, on quarantine, and so they decided to go cargo to keep things short, tight, make sure that they're going to be engaging on quick corners. And very curious to see how this is going to shake out for Animal House.
So, I don't remember a whole lot, but did Mob Squad prefer cargo? Is that maybe what they're leaning into more? Is that they've picked up those new players, so they're kind of going to adjust and, you know, let them do their thing?
Yeah, they do have Nolamite and Semper in the roster as well, so yeah, that could very well be what the situation is. But we don't see any roster changes coming in for this map too. It does seem like we still have the same 5 for each team we did on Quarantine.
No, Semper wasn't on.
Wasn't he?
No, it was Green, Steven, Lipinski, Willow.
Oh, you're right,
Willow's
you're right,
out,
you're right.
Semper's in.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? You might be onto that one about Mob Squad preferring this map. That's probably why they've brought Semper in for this round number 1. To hop into the action. We don't gotta wait no more. Thank heavens, because I couldn't wait any longer. This has been a fantastic series so far. We've seen such good back and forth.
I'm kind of surprised that Izzy or Bart's not in here. I know he really likes cargo, and he's pretty good at it.
As soon as you get there, dude, I would just shoot the fucking door because they'll bolt cross right by you. Alright. Oh, they're smoking it too. Yeah, we'll be good.
Ooh, I don't know if that C4 is far enough out. I think it is.
Olamite.
Oh my god.
Getting
So
up
loud.
there.
Oh
He's down the heavy sound suppression. He's found himself a double kill. In the meanwhile, Raph has wreaked some havoc on the push, and Green Theft's up at objective cargo crate. Raph's inside, finds one, nearly a team kill as they do take shots between the smoke, but everyone stays alive on Globochem's side, and it comes down to Lipinski being the last one on Animal House.
Thunder did shoot Otto. He killed his brother.
Oh, he did?
He did. I was like looking through and I was like, wait, both of those are red. Oh, he shot Otto in the back. Okay. Oh, that's C4 almost catching Thunder. There's a lot of confusion on the Globochem side right now because they're sending Raph to go check Thunder. Yeah. Mike tried to blow up Thunder Pilot. That's a lot of chaos. And that's what Animal House is good at. And Mob Squad, right? That's what they're good at. They like to just push and get right up in your face. At least even on the first one. So even say they don't win this round. It's not that big a deal because they've put that fear into you that you have to be more proactive. You've got to be on the objective and like ready because they could be there at any moment.
Yep. Yeah, it's a good pace setter for the series, and it gives them some other sort of options when it comes into their defense, what they want to do on defense next round. And you know, I wouldn't be surprised if Globochem didn't do something similar.
Vinsky opting to take the tunnel. I wonder. Let's see. If he goes to the crack, I think he can see. No, he can't see anybody from the crack. He might be able to see Mike. Can definitely hear
Yeah,
Mike.
Definitely heard him.
Mike's checking the tunnel. Lipinski's not looking.
Wow. Perfect timing from Mike there. Grabs himself the final kill, and Globo keep tacking on to, I think, what's that, their third unanswered round win?
I think you're right.
Even with a team kill, Globo able to on there. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what sort of deep offense Globochem opt with here. If they're going to get aggressive off of that round win, maybe look for a quick cap. I would be surprised to see it, but You know, they have a wide range of rats. So.
I think what Globochem likes to do on this one is set back just north of the center building, and
Field
all of a
rifle.
sudden, kind of just like grenade. Wait a second, grenade.
Yeah.
Wait a second, and try and get that pick up with the second one or the third one onto the res that's gonna come in.
Yep.
I'm kind of curious if they're gonna take the shield. 2 shields.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mike and Otto.
I think this
No,
is,
Mike and Thunder.
I would be willing to guess this is going to be a bit more of a slow and methodical push out of Globochem for this round 2.
They didn't smoke at all. So yeah,
One makes it across the pipes and gets called out by Otto. Thunder goes down. Semper coming out the door, trying to deal with Mike. Mike can't find it. Raph takes down Semper. Now he's going for green. Raph comes out. Raph comes around the backside. Wow. Animal House is getting super aggressive, and they're not being able to connect with that shield. Raph now has the shield and is pushing up onto the objective.
I mean, he blocked hundreds of bullets.
Mix finds Lipinski on objective, and now it's all up to whoever that was.
Steven on that
Steven.
far backside. Globochem really charged through round number 2, and
Whew.
that shield play, the 2 shields being crucial there because they were able to pick off one.
Yeah, but I think it's because they were not prepared for someone to just come out that door. I mean,
That's what I mean. If they hadn't had 2 shields, that push would have been way more effective. They would have had
oh yeah.
a couple more
Yeah.
kills on their hands, at least.
Now I expect Animal House is going to slow it way down now.
Can't go running into another loss quickly for a 3rd point to Globochem. What if you get a cap?
You're getting greedy. You're not even playing, and you're getting greedy.
But a cap. Right there, Trip. Angling out in front.
If caps gave more MMR, then I think it would be a worthwhile endeavor.
Interesting. Hot take.
Yeah, just like in Earth, yeah.
Hot take.
Hot take. Yep.
I think that's just what we're doing, right? Some reps.
Quick 2
But they-
rounds though, and we're into round 3, and already a quick kill. Otto able to find and confirm our Semper. That's not how you want to start things off as Animal House.
Mix putting out a defensive smoke to go into his little hidey hole on the right here. Ooh, Otto finds green in the center of the triangle. I think the problem here is Animal House's push is not coordinated. Nolamite finds Otto on the refrag. Raph puts a nade right into... Oh! Nolamite goes down. Lipinski's coming out for the res, but is Mix going to get pushy and find him?
Doesn't seem like it, but I think Lipinski could hear the comms from Mike and Raph right now.
Is it just me, or do they seem really loud? I'm sitting over the triangle,
Yeah,
and I
they-
can clearly hear everything that they're saying.
Too, and I have another question. Why isn't Nolamite getting rezzed?
Well, he hasn't made any call out.
Steven could get up there and get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a clear, free and clear res. I think Lipinski's just afraid to cross that line. Elamite's back up. I haven't heard him talking. I'm not sure if his mic's working. Comes a nade from Nolo. Right. Nope. Gonna hit the building.
Right idea, though. Go after Mike with that one.
Comes another grenade. Oh, it's a smoke.
Ooh. Is that going to be effective? Actually, yeah, it is. It's going to deny RAF vision. Potentially force rotations there.
Oh, Steven chasing Ghost, and now they're super concerned about barrels. Raph just standing in the smoke. Oh, man. Thunder finds Nolo.
Oh.
C4 from Mike takes Lipinski out.
The methodical dissection of that team by Globochem with C4 and confirmed kills as they push their lead up 3-0. And I mean, that is a powerful round 3 there out of Globo.
And this was Animal House's choice.
Yeah. Yeah. Not exactly how you want this map 2 to be going, especially after losing Quarantine. You know, it's... it's going to be really hard. Animal House are going to have to really prove that they are a team that can bounce back. And you know what? They are a team that is able to bounce back. We've watched them recover very well from a couple of seemingly tough round losses in their previous matches. So they aren't a team that you can count out. And if Globochem do get a little lazy here, might be some opportunity for Animal House to grab a couple of rounds. But it's going to be a tall order because they can't afford to lose a single one now.
Maybe they thrive under pressure. Maybe this is where we're going to see the Animal House comeback, you know?
Certainly is how some teams operate. Not exactly the easiest way to operate, though.
Yeah, guys, let's lose one map and then lose 3 rounds so that we have to win. Then we can't lose. It's a great motto. Oh, wow, that C4 going out. And Semper just pushing up. The defensive smoke's coming out. Semper pushing up onto the side of 3. Missing auto on the cross. Has to rotate. Finds one. Thunder takes him down, though. Mike is down and out. Mix is coming around the corner. Green and Nolo both freaking out. Green's pointing at him with hand signals. Nolo coming around the corner. Finds him as he's off his gun on his radio. Frag coming out, taking down Raph. The shield goes down. Thunder has to go back for the res. Raph is definitely hyped right now. He is all kinds of hype for this match. Oh, that frag not making it anywhere, getting caught on the double stack. We've got 2 shields, 1 shooter. Auto, Thunder, and Raph. Three on 3.
The old Globo 3-man here. Old as the league itself.
Thunder has picked up a rifle. He's using the Scar with the shield. Steven takes some shots from the far back side. Thunder knows he's there. Good call out. Raph's pushing up, but Nolamite's waiting for him. Raph goes down. Wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he's down.
Look at how quickly that shuts down the Globochem strategy. As soon as they lost one, everything changed. They didn't continue their push up along that side. They didn't have control of this side, which they knew they needed. And so they've decided to invest in the shield rifle duo over here and try and get rid of Nolamite.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a smart play. You don't keep pushing a bad approach, and you've got plenty of time. Question is, if Nolamite gets a little aggressive here, he could just pop around there and get some kills. Oh, they don't know he's right here. He comes around the corner, takes down the shield. Now he's going on the backside. Otto finds him, but now it's 1v2. Otto in the middle. 3.5 minutes left.
Crazy rotations right there. Otto getting so quick, and you could see that quick spin that he did got himself tangled in his cord, but he still found the kill as he untangled himself there. And minutes left. Plenty of time for Otto to work with. But the duo has good coverage. They have the right angles.
Otto's in a good spot, too, though.
He is.
Here's what he's going to do. He's going to go all the way up to the south side of the building Lipinski's in, and then he's going to rush the corner and just pre-fire into Lipinski's area.
Yep.
And then turn and wait for the rotation from Steven to come through the red container. I'm calling it. Play by play. Like one of those Minority Report precogs.
Just a matter of if Lipinski is going to be checking this angle.
Yeah, I'm really confused what Lipinski's watching right now. Did he hear something?
I must have.
There's that kill. Ooh, even better rotation.
Wow! Steven with the precog abilities there as he takes shots through the wood box and finds that final kill. Animal House on the board.
I thought Otto was going to get that. I can't believe Steven saw him.
Huge clutch kill there from Steven. And you know, Animal House is in a position where they... you look at the KDs, they're just missing a couple of elements. If Lipinski and Green Theft Auto can get online in this cargo matchup, it's going to be pretty key for Animal House. They're going to be able to put up a good battle against Globo.
Oh, round reset triggered. C4 goes off and kills all of Globochem.
And that's the series. No, we were just a bit of some tech difficulties, I'm sure, but
I wonder if Steven's on his wireless or not. Because I know when he plays on his wireless, he's got about an hour to an hour and a half of battery life.
We'll see. We're coming up on that hour and a half.
Yeah.
Persevere. Do a quick hot battery swap. All the action if he has to, but yeah, both teams taking their time between rounds here. Animal House wanting to be firm and all decided on if they're going to go for a hard push here or not, what they're going to try and achieve on this objective. It is behind the cargo crate, so not one that's easy to cap, and I'm sure Globochem will be aware of that and defend accordingly.
Well, so previously what Globochem liked to do was they would send someone back here and they would hang out and watch this pipe side. I don't know if they still do that because it was a very specific play for a very specific player.
Yeah. Suppose we'll find out as we hop into round number 4? 5? 5.
So we know that someone, I'm pretty sure Mike has a C4. See where he puts it. Follow Mike. There's the yeet. On the bottom side of the container. Good spot.
Same spot he got killed, or whoever got killed in that center was. Killed from that same spot.
I mean, we're seeing the same basic defense here. We've got Raph, we've got Mike in his corner where you can see that diamond. We've got Mix pushed up on the far right side.
Oh.
Green's chasing Mix. Mix can't find him.
A bit of a ring around the rosy there.
I think Mix needs to move a little bit because I think he's within detonation range.
Oh, Green Theft spotted it and shot it.
Frag coming out, not gonna catch anybody. Raph and Steven trade. C4 is, it looks like it's dead, but I'm not sure. It is red, so I think they disabled it. Now Mix gonna find the backside of Green if he backs up. Wow. Auto finds Nolamite Green and Mix. Oh, Mix finds Green. There's one in the yellow room now. Steven, no. Semper.
Animal House were looking good there for a second, but Mix just able to scrape by with his life.
Thunder putting shots out onto... I'm not sure which one he was shooting at.
Yeah,
I don't know if they
neither.
know there's two there. He's going to keep peeking it. It's risky. Oh, he gets prone this time. Lipinski finding Mike on a cross shot. Now Mix coming. Mix finds Semper in a trade. Yellow room's clear. Red's gonna come out for Mix, I assume. Lipinski's all alone. Game point.
Yeah. Clutch or kick, if you will, because if you can't
Yeah.
can't find these 3 kills, Globochem will take the series.
Mix has already been downed, so he's hurt. I don't think the other two have been touched at all. Oh, he's gonna... Ooh. Gonna cross right back to where they've been looking for him. I don't know if he can see Mix through that grate either. I don't know what the best approach here is.
Returning to this angle might be it. I think they've stopped watching as hard as they were over here on this corner.
Yeah, making the assumption of a rotation after you have no contact.
Yep. And you've cleared that corner once already, you know, why would he?
Did he just throw a
Yeah,
knife?
he did, I think, fade out audio.
Otto's now at the barrels. Okay, if he keeps on this approach, he can find Mix. Goes up to the corner and shoots Mix. Oh, nope. Mix is on the other side of that container. Never mind.
Yeah.
Can't find anybody.
Minute 20 on the clock. Running out of time and options here. He's going to have to make the push happen here.
Thunder gets prone. Thunder's peeking. He's going to peek the little crack. Is he going to see him? I think he might have. I don't know. His laser definitely swept through there. Mix is now peeking the center. I think he called him out, but I'm not sure because they all seem to train their lasers over on his side now. 47 seconds left. Lipinski knows that Thunder's there. Doesn't know what else awaits him. He just heard mix. He's going for it. Not the right spot. Pre-fired the wrong corner.
A lot of angles he would have to cross there to make that one successful, and ultimately can't find the picks he needs. Globochem secure themselves map number 2, 4-1. That's kind of how a Globochem game can get volatile. If you let the momentum run away from you, that scoreline can get pretty rough.
Yes! Snow Peak Day, map 3.
Oh, we're gonna...
I love it. I love it so much. I just like watching these teams.
Right when you need things to slow up on the third map of the decided series, you head to Snow Peak.
I mean, like, Snow Peak is fun to watch. I feel like it's pretty balanced. But you get to see these new strategies come out from teams because it hasn't been played that much. So it's kind of a coin flip. They might have strategies for it. Here's the thing, like they could have played all of their free roam and all of that and got their strategies and picked their spots and whatnot. But I don't know how many teams have actually been able to play it against another team to test their strategies. So you're seeing brand new stuff just come out, and I feel like it's just really fun to watch.
If a maybe a bit demoralized Animal House squad can do on this map against Globo. Tough to bounce back from losing 2 maps 4-1, 4-2, 4-2, 4-1.
I have played Animal House on this map, and I can tell you that they are pretty good at it. I've also played Globochem on this map. Both of them preseason or at the very beginning of the season, neither going the way of SMP. So both teams know what they're doing on this map.
Okay. Should be in for an interesting Snow Peak series as we hop into round number 1 on the icy tundra.
All right, so Globochem having the quick spawn. Are they going to just push for it? Shots ringing out from Raph, finding Nolamite.
Are going to be pushing for it. 1 pick. Easy coming in there as he was very exposed to that quick spawn. But it's information for Animal House to react off of. They should now know that the quick spawn's there. Limits this push from being as successful as it may have been if it was a surprise.
I don't know. I feel like aggression is your friend on this map.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I almost killed you, man.
Raph almost shooting Mike in the back.
Can I shoot you?
Mike finding Steven on a cross with his rifle.
He ran left. Back up, Ref. Back up. Let me snipe. Fucker in my way.
They are having a fun time.
Helicopter in OBJ.
Yeah, they are.
I love it. I love it. I mean, you don't often. Ooh, Mike gets another one with his sniper rifle. Lipinski goes down.
You'd be having a fun time if you were picking off people left and right with a sniper, too.
Oh, yeah, I would be. You can imagine the call-outs if I get sniper kills.
Yeah!
Guys, I killed somebody. I mean, it's not often that you see Globochem get loose like this and enjoy themselves. And I think that they're doing better because of it.
Well, they are certainly looking good. 5 alive here. With 2 remaining for Animal House.
Green's pushing up. Oh, gosh. Mike gets another one. Semper goes down.
One of them bitches.
That's 3 for Mike. And Globochem is now pushing up on the backside. And Green has no idea that he's all alone.
Are they gonna cap over there?
I'm really hoping for a cap at this point. Green hasn't checked his tablet, and he's talking to Semper.
Yeah, he might think Semper has that backside covered. He's so tunneled in on this fight in front of him. There it is.
Oh, you would die.
But it's too late. They're so close.
Auto with the Overwatch angle finds the kills, and the cap is denied by a good rotation there from Green Theft, but the round goes into the hands of Globo.
Great play. I honestly didn't even notice that like they were on the
Yeah, me neither.
lakeside until they were right there. I was like, oh, okay.
So,
This is not going to end well.
so focused on the 3 at that start push there. I didn't even see that long rotation break off.
I mean, that's what happens when you're in the game, too. You get shot at from the northeast, and you just tunnel in on the northeast, and you're like, okay, there's definitely people here. There might be people other places, but these are the ones I know about. Like,
Pretty fast round 1, though. Guess I stand corrected. Pace slowing up. As you are correct, though. Both teams do seem to know this map pretty well. You can see Globo with the early picks there. Very standard Globo strategy, trying to find a pick as soon as they can out of spawn. Reminiscent of a strategy of Pants, if you remember. Recall way back when he used to play.
ah, yes, the olden years.
Many moons ago. And then Animal House able to rotate and defend. We'll see if Animal House get a quick spawn as well. They do not.
Dude.
A bit farther, but kind of do have that backside flank available. We'll see how Globochem positions their defense as we get into round number 2.
I think this is the better spawn, though. I mean, it sets you up to get that lake push, and you can just
Right.
kind of hang out and wait while the rest of your team gets around the map, instead of the other way where you have to be at the quick spawn. It's just like the quick spawn, you feel like you've got to shoot the people because they're going to be right there, right in front of you, and not taking that, not using that and taking the aggression. It's just. I don't know. Mike's going for the... Nope, he's not going for the tower. Mike does have his sniper rifle. It's handy dandy. SKS, the 12X. Does he run a canted optic on it? He does not. He only uses the 12X.
He was running canted in quarantine. Both snipers here. Lipinski also with that 12 times.
Maybe he runs canted on Marsoc and not on Volk because he knows he's going to get closer.
I saw one inside on the objective.
And I wish we had like a scope cam where we could see the zoomed in picture.
Well, there's Mike. I'm not gonna put that.
There's
Lipinski and Dolomite taking shots and instantly dropping back.
Steven's coming up, running onto the lakeside. The rest of the team is just snaking their way. Oh, as soon as Semper stands up, he gets shot by Otto from across the lake.
Why they were snaking.
Gonna be a hard shot for Steven to connect with. I mean, I can barely see him and he's highlighted. Oh, Steven sees him, takes him down.
One motherfucker down.
But not confirmed.
No idea.
Might be able to catch the res here.
Say, is he using him as bait? He is. He sees Raph.
He's trying to res his friend. How the fuck are they always resable?
Steven finally confirms
I
Otto.
tapped him. He resed him and he came back up and I got him. I got a stupid bitch.
Oh no. Nolamite is right on top of Raph now in the backside. Finds him.
Ooh, yeah, the flank finally coming into effect here for Animal House, and Globochem are down to 3.
That was a very risky play, because if I was Steven, I probably would have shot Nolamite too. You cannot tell who's friend or foe at that range. Got Thunder, Mike, and Mix left. Mike Crook doing some quick math in his head. 4 smokes equals 2 guys. More smokes coming from the other direction. Is that a frag? Oh, man, it didn't roll down. Mix finds Steven. Green now looking for the refrag. Mix also finds Green. Shuts down that approach, and now it's all up to Semper? Nolamite?
Yeah, Nolamite, and he's getting shot at by Thunder here through the fence.
Yeah, his approach
I got one over here.
doesn't have that great of an approach.
Well, thread the needle.
He can probably get Mike. Mike's running that 12X. He has the advantage. But then he's between 2 Globochem. Mike sees him, puts it over the Hesco, and shoots him. Wait, there's still one alive?
Yeah, Lipinski with the sniper at the back.
Oh my god, I didn't know he was...
know.
I thought Nolamite was the last one.
Me too.
Well, this puts me in a tough position. I'm in the open, behind some rocks,
Penske's talking to himself now.
Us.
going against Globochem.
Oh yeah, he's narrating. He's telling us what he's gonna do.
1, I'll die. And 2, well, I'm not even 6, it's not possible.
He's gonna hear that beep in about 5 seconds, and he's just gonna sprint for it. Beep beep.
Thanks for the simulation.
Wow, I don't know if he didn't hear it, if he's too focused.
Look, this is going to be another... I think this is the second round. Animal House will have run the clock out. Oh. They do avoid that from happening as Mix finds the kill. Globo get their second point.
Now we're going to where the 200 IQ plays come out. I really like this objective. Going to the tunnel.
Some interesting highlights out of that tunnel.
I like the tunnel and I like the warehouse. The warehouse is a very good defensive position, and it's very fun to watch people try and just break through. Now, I will say my favorite play from this objective was earlier today, where Viper took an RPG and killed at least one member of beginners. He took down a shield with an RPG. Worthwhile? Probably not. But did it look cool? Yes.
Well, I mean, the assessment there, that shield could have been...
Oh, what makes it better? It was an RPG to kill the shield, to down the shield, and a C4 to confirm it. So, like, the most points possible for one person.
I suppose that one seems questionable, but if we get any RPG kills, up into round number 3 on Snow Peak.
Okay, so Nolamite has a C4. Doesn't look like anyone else does.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to flank out, so watch for that.
Globochem running 2 shields. Mike and Thunder running shields. Mike, you need that pistol. Oh, one. Okay, this is going to end poorly for... I don't know who that is. Mix. 1 on 3. He's going into the tunnels by himself. Let's see. Here we go. Semper comes around the corner. Nope. Mix comes around the corner and gets shot in the back. Oh, man. Oh, that was so brutal. And these tunnels. All right, here we go. We got Mike and Raph. You know, I'm surprised. Raph comes around the corner and takes down Steven as Mike just stands there and takes bullets. But I'm surprised at this combo. I thought Raph was the better shield player.
Yeah. Me too.
Molotov! Oh, they're inside of each other. Oh, then the grenade goes up! Raph kills them both!
He threw it off of the
my
back
God.
of his teammate as they backed
my
up from that Molotov.
I love it. Chaos on Snow Peak. Okay, here's my problem, though. There's nobody on the objective. There's 2 members of Globochem walking down the hallway to the objective, and the only person there is Nolamite with a shield at the far end.
Well, defend it best.
He called him out. Now the rotation's coming back. Let's see if they can get back.
Right here to my right. Guy coming.
Penske's shooting around the corner.
Yeah, just go for the cap.
Fake callouts from Thunder Pilot. I love it. May or may not have used that one a couple of times myself.
Guy right in front of me, about peeking that doorway.
None of these boxes are bulletproof. They're all penetrable, as Otto finds out. Nolamite takes him down. Frag. Flash. All of the Animal House members now back on the objective. Thunder not holding his shield up.
Into a 1v4. Gonna be a tough one for him here, as he is getting pressured by Semper and Lipinski.
His best bet is to go into Lipinski's tunnel.
Tries to go for the kill. Lipinski finds the elbow. Animal House on the board on Snow Peak, 2-1. They've managed to score points. They just can't string a series of them together.
I feel kind of bad for Mix there. He just kind of walked past that defender and got like Summarily, he's just shot in the back, execution style.
You'll learn to check both ways before crossing.
Yes, children, look both ways before crossing the street, or you might get shot. All right, here we go. Next round. Let's see how many C4s we have on this side.
This is a quick one.
None.
There you go, you whore.
Okay, find it in the
Right.
snow.
Mike has a C4. There we go. Yeah, okay.
Oh, I would hate that.
Let's go, let's go.
This is the quick spawn. And they're going to meet them in the U tunnel. I think Otto's going to find them. Why? Why a smoke? I wonder if they know they're in the wrong tunnel. I mean, they both look the same. Here comes Raph on the backside, coming up for the flank. He peeks the tunnel. He sees one. He finds Steven. He finds Nolo. Green's going to come out for the refrag. He finds Green. Raph's on a one-man wrecking crew. Green gets the res, but Steven goes immediately back down after a frag comes out. Raph's gonna come around the corner. Semper finds him and stops his killing spree. Wow, Raph doing damage, putting Animal House on their toes, and now they don't know where like it's safe, right? They're behind you, and now you're in these tunnels, and you have to check every single corner.
I think that
Mike.
might have the back of Mike here.
Yep, there it is. Now he's running up on the objective. He's got tablet out. If he can make it to the next set of boxes. Oh, shoot him.
Wow.
Shoot him. Just shoot through the box. There we go. Mix. Finds Green. Thunder downs Mix. This is why I don't like this tunnel. Thunder finds Lipinski. And now it's all up to Semper, who is outside of the tunnel. Is Thunder going to go get the res onto Mix? Looks like he is. See, if you put all your guys in the tunnel, everyone in front of you is an enemy. If you start spreading out and coming back into the tunnel from different directions, everybody's an enemy.
Gotta be hard to tell each other apart too, just based off of color, because it is a similar color scheme.
And with night vision, it's even harder. Where is Semper? I'm trying to find a tunnel that leads me to Semper. Lost? He's gonna go... Okay, so here's the thing. The way he's going is not going to get him access to anywhere that he couldn't have been in the U tunnel. It's just a longer route. I think. Here we go. He's coming out. There we go. Finds Mix. No, he doesn't. He starts to shoot, but Mix finds him with a headshot.
3-1 lead now for Globo. They're looking to secure themselves map number 3 next round, and if they keep it up, they're going to end up with a pretty nice score line for themselves for their 4th game of Season 9.
Yeah, Animal House only getting 3 points so far?
4 in total.
4 points.
Mag 2 on quarantine.
They only have 1 right now on Snow Peak. Did they get 1 on Cargo?
They did.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Now we are going outside to... Well, the match might start before I even make it to the objective because I am lost in the tunnels
I was
again.
about to say, this might take a while to get out of here.
All right, we're going to the Twin Hangars. This one has some pretty sneaky defensive positions. But it also has there's some weird angles for the attack where on defense you think you're good and then all of a sudden you get shot from like the side and you're like, how did they get there? So we'll see if Animal House can put up a defense. I think they're gonna get real aggressive at this point. I think they're gonna go try and flank really hard.
Like the prediction. We'll see what Animal House's defense looks like for round number 5 of map 3.
Globochem spawning in the garage area, coming up the south side of the map.
Seismic activity when you run. Hey, self-conscious about it.
Hey, they're flanking 2 of them at least. Smaller maybe, so be careful.
Lipinski going to be the first man to see them here. I like his little position behind this tank barrier.
Kind of blends in a little bit. Wonder if that tree is going to deny him vision he needs, though.
Coming in from the southeast.
He did get the call out. He saw at least one person cross. I kind of wonder how the trees look on lower texture resolutions. Because I've seen some shots that I was like, I can't see through that tree at all. But I feel like on lower texture, they're not as poofy, as fluffy.
Yeah, it might be more sharper corners you can peek to.
The problem is if Globochem keeps pushing on that south side and they don't find Lipinski, he can come around behind because he'll be in a great flanking position.
Nade coming in. Olamite barely alive.
Lipinski finds Otto on... Oh, he was on the... Okay, he was going towards the lake.
Does look like we had a Globochem DC.
There's a guy right over here. Help me.
Defensive frags coming out. Raph now trying to find Green.
We need to beat up him.
Don't think he's aware of Lipinski's position either. I think they're both going to run...
One over the left side, one behind the mountain.
Oh, okay, no, Raph does know where they're at. Lipinski's coming around the corner, sees the shield.
Nice.
Can't get the shield, but gets Raph. Now Green's rotating to that position too, which might throw Thunder off because he was called out. Last position was by those Heskos to the left. If he continues the flank, he's definitely got the advantage. And he still has 3 members up to guard the objective. That's the word I'm looking for. Although I don't know what those shots were. I think they were just confirmations, but he's really giving his position away. I don't know if Thunder didn't hear it. Oh, man, Thunder gets away.
Jeez.
That's the luckiest rotation ever. Green's just out there shooting bodies while Thunder's on the objective, going for the backside. He put his shield on his back, rifle up.
Are you gonna sneak in there?
I think he is. I really think he is. Because if he goes out this door to his left, I don't think Semper can see him. Ooh, this might be risky. I think he can get this cap. I think this is a cap. Oh, they're coming back now. He's gonna miss his chance. Oh, he gave up his position.
Oh!
Wait, Semper didn't hear him? What just happened?
Wow. I don't know.
I'm so confused.
That was strange.
He dropped his gun.
Dropped his tablet. Could have been mapped there for Globo, but Animal House hang on. Tack on another one. Tighten up the overall score deficit, which is what they need to be doing here for map number 3.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have gone for those long shots that you may or may not be able to make unless they saw you. I mean, he had the shield, so he could have waited too, right? And he could have just, like, if they took shots at him, then he knows he's been seen and now has to rotate. If they don't shoot at him, maybe he's good. But he definitely was free and clear to get to that objective.
Take a quick pause here and give a shout out to a big bit dropper, Blue Toilet Water, with 10K in the chat. We always appreciate the bits and the Twitch Prime subs. You have that available. Quick check, and if you want to, subscribe for free with your Twitch Prime. We'll get an emote. You can spread out across the Twitch universe and represent the VRML and your favorite video game, Onward. And all that support comes back to us casters to keep producing and giving you the Onward esports action you know and love. Again, shout out to Blue Toilet Water and everybody else that has subbed and donated bits. Big thanks, and it is very appreciated. Back to the action. Round number 6 is underway.
Animal House spawning to the east of the lake and immediately pushing south, it looks like.
Watch for them to pinch us from the inside of the lake, just like we did. How we kind of encroached on there. Just watch for the crosses.
I do like to see Animal House still using this time on Snow Peak to hone in their strategy. You know, that's... Even though they've lost the series, they are still trying to take this third map as seriously as they can, even though Otto able to find an early pick.
That is a very long shot, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, I can't see Otto through those trees.
Yeah.
What is Animal House gonna do now? Animal House shooting at their own? Wow. He was walking away from you, Nolo. Murdered Green in cold blood.
Shit. I look black from all over there.
Feels bad.
Oh my god.
Green's really happy about that one. Takes Animal House down into a 5v3.
I see Nolamite and Semper. Oh, there's the last one. Pinsky coming up on the backside. Yeah, I think Animal House's timing is a bit off. And it's like they can't decide whether they're aggressive or not. Nolamite's running right past the laser. Raph's gonna find him. Not looking good for Animal House.
No.
Game point for Globo. They've got 5 standing and 2 members of Animal House left. They know Raph's there. Raph's preps the nade, throws it. Throws another one. Doesn't find anybody. Oh, nice shot.
Really nice shot.
Semper finds him as he peeks the corner to shoot. Now it's Lipinski and Semper. Lipinski throwing a long airburst grenade. Not going to catch anything. Lipinski putting shots out onto Otto. They're kind of pinned. I mean, they can't really leave the south approach.
They have to kind of go through Thunder.
Yeah, and wait, where's Thunder?
Thunder and
see Otto.
Nix holding this back angle if they want to try and push out of here.
Oh, right, yeah. On the south side. But they also can't be sure that they're not getting flanked because they can't see anything north of those two hills that they're at. So, I mean, if I was them, I'd be sweating.
And at 42, so the timer is ticking.
If Lipinski stays low, he can get up to Thunder. But Semper is breathing heavy on that mic.
Yeah.
And going for a run. Thunder's looking for him now. Thunder finds Semper. Lipinski reacts. Does not. He knows he has to be quiet. Oh, Lipinski should be flashed from that one. Gonna do.
Goes for this peek. Mix is gonna have the angle up over the top. Another nade comes up over the hill. Thunder able to find the frag, and Globochem secure themselves map number 3, 4-2.
A -1 on the Globochem side? When did Mike shoot a teammate?
Oh, question.
I don't recall. Oh, it was right there at the end. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Oh.
After the round. Yeah. Post-round shooting.
It'll happen. Good series, though. Globochem, like I said, they are still looking like a #1 team in the league. They are, despite their roster change-ups, looking very good. And Animal House, even though they've been looking great this season too, just, man, not able to compete against the Globochem of Season 9.
Now, it is worth saying that it's a huge discrepancy here. Animal House was currently number 9 worldwide, Globochem number 1 worldwide, 1280 versus a 1230.
So yeah, they did then, with those, they certainly did well. You know, they made Globochem battle for that first map and for rounds in the second, but just wasn't quite enough. Animal House is, like I've been saying, they're going to be a team we're going to want to keep watching because as they develop, I think that Mob Squad synergy is really going to start to boost up the Animal House that exists today.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that the merging of the teams is definitely going to make them stronger.
Yep. I think that's going to be it from us here today on the desk. I think it's it for us this week.
Nope, there's one.
Is there one?
And just started.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's go over to Onward Master League 2. Noman and Control Flirt Delete are casting
yeah,
Danglers
right.
and Ember.
All right,
Which should also be a good one.
We will drop the host there. Thank you for tuning in. this evening. A shout out to our sponsors, ProTube Cover and VR, and to all the viewers dropping bits and subs. We appreciate you. My name is NightFiree with 2 E's. My co-caster, the man with 3 nips, triple nipple. We'll see you guys next week.
Night, everybody.